Oh, hey, it's Nioh! Woohoo! I just got this game about a week ago, I'd say. I haven't done a commentary in 2 weeks. Sorry, guys, for those of you who watch. Has been the first time, I know that. Once again, just a lot of stuff is going on outside of this channel that's been distracting me. But Nioh has been kicking my ass for sure. It's still been a lot of fun. I would relate this game not entirely, but more so to Bloodborne a little bit. I guess the only thing that feels a lot more Bloodborne than Dark Souls is the very rapid, what's it called? It's just the replacement for dodge rolling is instead just like this rapid shift to whatever direction you want to head in. As well as sort of the same thing as being able to get your health back, only in this game it's stamina. If you're really quick with R1, after performing an attack, you can gain some stamina back. Also, there's something that's a little bit more forgiving about... Oh, another thing that... to be about to what I'm about to talk about. This game does not give you a set... Well, I guess it does give you a set number of, like, Estus, but they change, and you don't pick them up throughout the world. It just depends on stats or something. But the Estus, or the blood shards, blood flask, whatever the hell, is just elixirs. So that's what you'll be using in this game. At first I went in thinking that you didn't get any more, that once you ran out you just have zero, which is probably my least favorite thing about Bloodborne, that you have to grind for them. But in this game, every time you die, you automatically get 3. I don't know why I have 4 every time I die now, but I do. I'm on the second boss, or excuse me, I'm on the third boss. This is only going to be a 2-boss video, and I'm going to have to look up how to beat her because she is reckless. Absolutely. I had my girlfriend over watching me play. She automatically recognized that the basic enemies in this game are a lot more serious than the basic enemies in Dark Souls or even Bloodborne. Just like the soldier guys, you know, you have to strategize even with the basic soldiers. They can be pretty fucking vicious. This part upset me. Raquel saw this too. Oh, actually, I think I was on the phone with her, but I was like, oh my god, what the fuck, I used the, like, super special secret move, and it went into a cutscene, and I didn't get to beat him up myself, and she's like, yep, you're playing an RPG, and, yeah, it definitely does feel a lot more RPG than Dark Souls does, which is something that I at first was really excited about, just because it was a change of pace and something really different. So, there's not a huge variety of weapons. So far, I mean, I'm not far into the game at all, but so far there's 3 basic types of each type of weapon. I use the axes. There's the bandit axe. There's the, like, whatever the other 2 axes are. And outside of the 3 different types, from what I've seen so far of each different type of weapon, you've got your, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Kunai with chain fucking looking thing, or if you played, you know, if you've gotten to the, oh my god, what the fuck is this called? Like, Dragon Arch Peak, whatever, the giant snake dudes that throw those, like, axe heads on chains at you. It's kind of like that, only you just spin it around on a chain and you deal damage to them through that. Those things are super fucking sweet. But you gotta be really skilled in order to do them well. This guy, just like any boss that you've fought for the first time, is a pain in the ass. But once you start to recognize how he moves and stuff, he's super simple. I had fun fighting him, even though I lost quite a few times. And the reason why I had fun fighting him is because I knew that when I died, it was 100% my mistake. And if I haven't said it before, that's why I like Dark Souls 3 so much. It feels like when I die, I fucked up. For the third boss, I wouldn't say that so much. unless you're not supposed to use the dodging button, like the quick shift like in Bloodborne, and they want you to actually just like run away from her. I feel like that might be it. They're trying to be tricky with the controls, trying to be tricky with the mechanics. Take you out of your comfort zone, which is also a really cool thing for bosses to do. Use them as a tool to make players adapt to, you know, the style that you want them to play for your game or whatever. But yeah, I'm loving Nioh. I don't think I like it as much as Dark Souls, just because the story is kind of really weird and it's kind of I don't know, generic. I also don't like that there's a main character in the Japanese like story and he's like the only English speaking white guy. It's just, I don't know, it's just fucking weird. But yeah, I'm just used to the way Dark Souls is, and I don't want to be the guy who's like things have to be the same just because they've always been like this, because I'm not. I love the welcome change. I love the expansion to the genre. They absolutely added in some really cool new shit that I'm really happy about. This game is, I'd say, in between Dark Souls 3 and Bloodborne in difficulty. I still find Bloodborne to be super fucking ridiculous in difficulty. So maybe if I get better at this game, I'll find it to be as easy as Dark Souls 3. But I've played like 400 hours of Dark Souls 3, so I can beat the campaign in 12 to 15 hours easy. So it's just that game's become muscle memory. But I did want to, while we're closing out in the last minute here, I really want to thank those of you who, the 3 of you specifically, who subscribed because of my Goodbye to Dark Souls video game music video, where I compiled 9 or 10 different trailers in the game and put them together, set them to music, cut them up. Took me about 4 or 5 hours to create that video. 20 minutes turned into 3 minutes. So I'm really happy so many people enjoyed it. All the friends I shared it with enjoyed it. Everyone who subscribed enjoyed it. I can definitely tell that the video game music videos are the things that everyone seems to love the most. I get the most feedback with those. I get the most likes with those, the most views. And whenever I gain like a pocket of new subscribers, it seems to be because of those videos. They're not going to be frequent. They never will be. These commentaries are going to be coming up, you know, fast and quick. Those are going to probably come out once a month, I'd say. I'd probably shoot for that, but, you know, there's definitely a lot more game series I'd like to do that for. It's just hard to find good clips and a good song to match it. But I definitely have taken notice to the fact that you guys are really into those video game music video, AMV type stuff. It's a fucking cat! Yeah! Yeah! Alright, well, it's a demon cat, I think. It's a fucking helper Legend of Zelda demon cat. So thank you guys so much for enjoying these videos, and I will be back with some more. See you guys later. Thanks for watching. Love you guys.